Today's Wednesday, May 8th, and last night on the previous video you saw the rain come in, and we probably got about an inch in about 30 minutes. Sun actually came out after that, but this morning about 7 o'clock or so it started raining, and it hasn't stopped since. And we're probably, if it ain't 4 inches, I'd be surprised. If it was 5 inches, it wouldn't be a shocker. So it's rained hard a few times, like, you know, can't see in front of you, like somebody's pouring a water hose on top of you or holding a water hose above your head. So we're gonna run down here and look at the bridge, because it is about 2 o'clock, so the wife needs to go pick up, well, Kay stayed home from school sick today, but she's got to go pick up Allie, and water is running over the road. Huh. Yeah. There's also a tree in the road. Well, there's a tree on the pipe fence there. That's the neighbors. Tree on the road there. I wonder how that missed the power lines. Alright, we just turned around. We're going to head back across the creek again, and then I want to go look at a bridge that we have that we put 2 culverts in a couple years ago. First, I'm going to stop and tell the milk caller about this. I don't want to get stuck in the ditch here. Oh, did I just run over the dog? No, he's good. Yeah. I have seen it worse than this, but only a couple times. Yeah, it's starting to flood out into that pasture down there where the steers are. Yeah, in 2015 we had the wettest spring on record, and I think in May that year, from May 1st to May 26th, it had rained 20 of those days. Oh, there's a hole. And then so we lost this bridge twice, I think. Lost it, and then, you know, filled it back in with whatever we could find, and then we lost it again. So then we ended up putting 2 culverts in, and yeah, right now it seems to be handling the amount of water pretty good. So that's good news. We did lose power this morning for about an hour. Well, I say this morning, it was probably just a little bit before noon. They just finished milking it and had washed the pipelines and everything out. Milk still had a couple degrees to go down, and the milk caller just got here to start loading milk. So we had to turn the generator on, but while I was eating lunch, the power came back on. So we're going to shut the generator off real quick and get that shut down, and then let's see where we go from there. Stand out of the rain for a minute and let that shut down. I already ran around and and switched it back to utility power off generator power. When I came back over here, I turned the breaker off, and then you just press auto, and it goes through a shutdown cycle, and it'll shut itself off here in a minute. You see, yesterday would have been Tuesday when we went to go do that fan clutch on the 7210. It shut off. So on Tuesday when we went to do that fan clutch on the 7210, we had to put Wes's truck in four-wheel drive to make it to the hayfield, or make it to the tractor. So there were still puddles of water and everything sitting out there. And then now I'll add this 4 or 5 inches on top. It's gonna be a while before we can get into the hayfield. Right now, we're just disconnecting our battery. Can't do it with one hand. Yeah, so we just disconnect our battery so we don't drain the juice in the battery, and that way it's ready to go if we need it again. We haven't started this up or anything since we changed the oil in it a couple months ago. So yeah, it comes in handy when you need it. I mean, we were done milking. Milk was 39 degrees when the milk caller got here, but basically it saved him an hour for having to wait for the power to come back on. So, you know, and if we would have still been milking, yeah, all I had to do is, we actually sat and waited for about 15 minutes for it to slow down raining, but all we had to do is just run over here and start it up and flip the breakers, and we'll hook the battery back up, start it up, flip the breakers, and let it go. So it comes in handy when you need it. All right, now that we got the generator shut off, and the rest of the day, I mean, we're probably just gonna be trying to stay dry. I need to get over it. That's what it is. I got a vet check in the morning. I need to get over there on the computer and see how many cows we got to preg check, and I'd really like to try to do bangs vaccinate some heifers, but man, that's going to be a nightmare trying to get them in this with the muddy conditions. I don't know, so I got to go figure that out. And then the culvert, we haven't gotten to finish it yet. It's still sitting there. It was obviously just yesterday that we were starting to dig it up. Just need to finish digging it up, moving it, and then you got to kind of be gentle with it so you don't just tear it apart when you're moving it. And the other thing is this morning, the pond that we almost lost about a month ago, a couple days ago we ended up doing a little more work to it. Actually, I think it was Saturday that we did more work to it and built it up higher. And I went and looked at it this morning. The spillway was running 30 feet wide, 6 inches deep. I may go check it real quick just to, I don't know what I'm gonna do if it's eaten out, but I don't know. I guess just go look at it. And then yeah, it's obviously gonna be a while before we get in the hayfield. And yeah, I mean, we've gotten to probably about 10 inches of rain in the last week and a half. So I mean, we are saturated, which I know a lot of you guys are, but same here, I guess. But yeah, with that, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And I figured this video get a little bit of the generator and you know, what's going on with all this water. And yeah, but thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.